Today we're going to be ranking all the weapons in Black Ops 3 Zombies. However, we will not be including wonder weapons as we already did those, and map-specific weapons like the dual-wield shotgun from Zetsbo, for example, or like the RPK and stuff like that. We're not going to be including, because mostly it's going to be the base weapons, and we're only going to be including the base weapons with like double tap and the repack abilities considered as well. Alright, so let's get into this. The worst weapon in Black Ops 3 would have to be the Pharaoh. This thing sucks. Just like no damage. It's a box weapon on the first couple maps, which thankfully Trigger figured out to put it on the wall instead of in the box, only because you do not want to be getting this thing in the box. Yeah, you can still get it in the box, but the whole point is it just sucks, man. It does like no damage, the rate of fire is horrible, you can get all attachments on it, it still sucks ass. Just a big piece of garbage. SVGs sucks. You think it would be crazy, but no way, man. This thing is just trash. You can't hit one hit on high rounds when it's unpacked, so that's just awful to begin with. Even Pack-a-Punch, it barely doesn't have much damage. It's heavy, awkward to use, the bolt action is so damn slow, and it's just, oh man, this thing just sucks, honestly. I don't like it one bit. There's no redeeming factor about it. You think it'd be the high damage output, but no, it doesn't even have that. You're better off using the Dragon. It literally does more damage than this thing. Like, what? Doesn't even make sense, man. What a piece of garbage. Somehow the Shiva is not the lowest on the list, but yeah, it just sucks, man. It does like no damage. Accuracy's not great. The rate of fire is alright, I guess, for like a semi-auto rifle and all that, but man, the damage is just so bad, even with attachments, Pack-a-Punch, double tap, and everything else. It's just horrible. Like, it's just, like, it's not as bad as the SMR in Black Ops 2, where that was a joke weapon, but it's still pretty damn bad, let me be quite honest. Now, how the Gorgon is down this far, that's just kind of shocking because it's an LMG, and usually LMGs aren't that bad in zombies, but man, the Gorgon is bad, man. It does, like, it has decent damage and all that, and you need double tap for having, like, good damage and attachments, of course, but, like, it's just so slow, is the thing, that you won't even, like, get the damage in, like a you know, in a last-minute situation, you know what I mean? Where LMGs are really good at. Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's not great, to be honest with you. I really don't like it. It's one of my least favorite weapons in this entire game, I'm not gonna lie. Argus has got to be the worst of the shotguns, and yeah, I know that you're thinking that this thing can't be that bad, I'll be honest. It's not that bad, but just, like, from here on out, like, we're going over weapons that are, like, better than the Argus, to be honest with you, and I'm just not a huge fan of the Argus, to tell you the truth. Yeah, it does a decent amount of damage and all that, but, like, it's accurate, I guess, too, but, like, it's just so, like, I don't know, like, it feels like you just kill one zombie at a time, and it's just so slow at it, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just not great, to be honest. The worst shotgun by far, like, it's still not bad. You can probably put it higher yourself. I just wouldn't keep it any higher than this is all. The Locust is fine, I guess, but like, it's a sniper rifle and zombies, and you're honestly better off using something else. Like you like using bolt action sniper rifle. And yeah, I'm not one of those people who I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a huge fan of the Locust. It's not that bad though. It can be pretty good for lower rounds, and you know, good for headshots, all attachments and all that, right? Double tap's pretty good. So you know what? It's not the worst sniper ever. So there you go. RK5 is definitely one of the best wall weapons of all time. The low point cost and efficient rate of fire and damage output is a force to be reckoned with, and it's even good for high strats with repack abilities. Unfortunately, it suffers from a lack of ammo and decent damage, so we're putting it low on our list. Elkhart is just the RK5 but better, and that is because it does more damage than the RK5, but has the same problems. No ammo, low damage, and being fully auto is great and all that, but like the lack of ammo is just so bad that it makes it a real challenge to really use, to be honest. It's just better than the RK5, who's got a little bit more ammo and damage, so there you go. Weevil seems like a weapon that should be higher, and I thought it's going to be, but it's the worst of the SMGs, let me be honest here. The damage output's not great, you're lacking when you get to the 20s, and yeah, it has a ton of ammo, but that's really all it's got going for it, is it's a ton of ammo, because like I said, the damage is just pathetic, and the fire rate sucks, accuracy is okay, and all that. It's not bad though, by any means, it's not that good. Alright, let's just put it that way, it's not that good. BRM's not bad by any means, a good LMG to use. If you like the Pack-a-Punch or use LMGs, this is the weapon for you. Does a ton of damage. The reload's not super duper slow, but it's not super duper fast because it's LMG, of course, and it's pretty good overall. It's not a bad LMG by any means, you can't go wrong with this one. The M8A7 is something I have to have a little bit higher. It's our first assault rifle in this list, and it doesn't mean it's bad by any means. It has good accuracy, a ton of ammo, and it's powerful to boot. But it's not powerful enough, and let's be honest, it's lacking in the headshot multiplier, and that's really what brings it down, is that, alright? The headshot multiplier is not the best on this thing, not the worst either, but you know, it's pretty weak. It's one of my favorite assault rifles, but it's definitely probably the weakest of all of them, maybe. ICR is a powerful weapon, has a decent amount of damage, very accurate, and it's not bad. It's a good choice overall. It's higher than that mid-87 because it does a little bit more damage than that thing does, and yeah, that's the only real reason she's higher. And it's not bad, don't get me wrong about that. It's just not as, you know, it's not as good as other weapons that we get onto here, but yeah, no, it's a good weapon. I like using it. And in Modern Warfare 2, it was broken, man. And Modern Warfare 3, oh, man. What it's tributed after, the ACR, man. Don't even get me started, man, how good those were. The Vesper is not what it would become in Black Ops 4, but in this game, it's not a bad choice by any means. It has a fast rate of fire, good damage. Problem is that it doesn't have enough ammo, let's be honest here, right? That's the biggest thing with it. It just kind of sucks that you don't have a lot of ammo. You just run out in no time if you're not being careful. And yeah, other than that, it's good though. It does a lot of damage, like I said. Just, man, the ammo just like depletes in no time with this thing. It's crazy. Good as another balanced SMG, unlike the Vesper. Feels more like an assault rifle, to be honest. And it's great all-around weapon though. Does a ton of damage, good ammo, not too much kickback, good fire rate, everything about it's good, you know what I mean? It's not bad by any means. 48 dredge is something you should not sleep on. This thing does so much damage with double tap, it's insane. You would just shred a horde of zombies on like round 25 without pack-a-punch or even attachments. Like, what? That's insane, man. It's so powerful. The only big problem it has is that it's LMG. It takes a while to reload like the LMGs do, and it's burst fire, which is hit or miss at times, but like for a train, in training, it's not bad, man. It's not bad at all. The VMP is the best of the SMGs in this game. Lots of ammo, good damage, and it has a lot of good spots on the wall, and it's just a generally good weapon, you know what I mean? I wish it was a bit more powerful, you know, like, but not like broken like it was in multiplayer, which is just insane. But like, yeah, no, it's still not bad by any means. The high ammo count's awesome. Damage is pretty good. Like I said, the wall spots are good. We're just repeating ourselves. Let's get on to the next. KN44 is great, man. I love using it. I think my old console account, I had like 500,000 kills or 50,000 kills with this thing. Something insane. It doesn't matter what it was. It was just like, wow, how did I have so many kills with that thing? But yeah, no, it's great, man. The hip fire accuracy with the laser sight is like so precise. The fast mags are like instant when you get those with speed cola. You just like, and you reload, like it's like 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds. It's like a millisecond. It's insane. And yeah, it's just a powerful weapon to boot. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it. XM53 is somehow this high up. Man, this thing does pack a punch, even without pack a punch. It's not the Helion salvo from BO4, but man, it's still insane. It does tons of damage, can wreck boss enemies, kill hordes of zombies, even on like round 25 on pack a punch, man. And it's just fun to use the boot. I love it. It's awesome. Just makes a lot of crawlers when you use it on pack, so do pack. Brecci is not as insane as it is in multiplayer, but man, the shotguns in this game are just so good. So good. It's good for taking out hordes, even in the high rounds and on pack a punch. The best part is you can just destroy boss enemies because it's a Black Ops 3 shotgun, which just destroys them. The only reason it's not as high as other shotguns is because the damage is lacking in comparison to them. But now keep in mind that this is only the Brecci's lacking damage, and that doesn't mean anything because the other two are just like, wow, right? So you'll see when we get there though, Brecci's a great weapon. I love it. The HVK is your typical assault rifle in the Call of Duty franchise, regardless if it's in zombies or not. It's powerful, has good accuracy, good ammo, just a all well balanced weapon, not bad at all. So we're gonna put it right here, we're a little in the middle here. It's not a bad weapon by any means. It's just nothing super spectacular, but it's also not bad. So there you go, right in the middle. Man of War is actually crazy. It's pretty powerful. I love using it. I remember thinking it was trash, but man, this thing is just crazy. It does a lot of damage, especially with the headshot multiplier, which is like way higher than like every other fucking like assault rifle or just semi-auto weapon in the game for some reason. And it's just, yeah, it's just a good gun, man. Good. Dingo is definitely the best LMG in this game. Is a beast. It has the fast reload time, a good iron sight, fast rate of fire, good damage, high headshot multiplier. It's just good, man. Like, it's not that heavy either for an LMG. It's just good, man. It's just good, man. Bowie knife is amazing. Yeah, it's only good until round 10, but you can get so much extra points for using this thing. Not to mention the extra XP you get. No wonder it's so iconic. It's just a great knife, and it's huge. All right, here we go. The Dragon. This thing is insane. So much damage. You can still one-shot to the head until like round 38 or something like that. If not one-shot, you can still two-shot. The whole point is you can get a ton of damage with this thing with double tap. It's just insane, man. Like, it's so good for camping. Best weapon for camping by far. And it's just, yeah, it wrecks hordes. It's okay for boss enemies. It's one thing is lacking in compared to other weapons, but yeah, no, it's just crazy. Okay, here we go. Shotguns. Finally, second best one would have to be the Haymaker. This thing just wrecks boss enemies. You obliterate them with no crime, man. Just like, it's insane. You put the rapid fire on it, it's just, oh, so powerful. There's so much damage. Long barrel, oh. And I almost prefer this to the number one spot, but like, man, I just like pump action. ARM is insane, especially pack a punch. Once you do that, it becomes a completely different weapon. The pump action is not even like a second long, so it's just rapid fire basically, kind of like the Haymaker. So if you can't hold it down, that's the only difference with it, right? And it does so much damage, just insane. We want running this most of the time instead of the Haymaker, and it's also a wall weapon to boot. So like, man, it is so good. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. Get all attachments on her, holy crap, you'll just wreck like panzers and other boss enemies, no problem. It's just, yeah, man, it's good. Alright guys, that is the list there. Let me know what you all thought of it down in the comments below. Be sure to let me know what your favorite weapon is in Black Ops 3 Zombies and which one you consider to be the best, because my favorite is also not the best. Let's just clear that up right there, okay? Right, alright. But the other thing is too, is that, you know, I kind of felt like these weapons are all very similar. I don't know if you guys feel that or not, but like a lot of these fully auto weapons just feel like the exact same in this game. It's kind of lame, but like the shotguns are so different too, and yeah, no, it's kind of cool. So anyways guys, I'll see you all in the next video.